Just remember that when it says catching, it starts like that.
Okay. Is it? It's
Yep.
doing it. Okay.
Starting. It's starting there.
Okay. Hi, this is Monica
And Lindy
from Huckleberry Mountain Botanicals School of Herbalism. Let's see. Tonight we're going to be making Rosemary Cheese Ball. I'm a big fan of cheese balls, and we like making those for the holidays.
Yes.
So,
me too. I love cheese balls.
yeah, and we normally make a lot of different flavors. So the dill dip, if you made that with us, I've used that many times in our cheese ball, and it tastes delicious. It's a wonderful seasoning and flavor to go in cheese ball. But today we're going to do a rosemary cheese ball, and it's going to have garlic. So we're going to have a rosemary garlic cheese ball. Lindy will be messing with all of this over here.
I will.
in order for you to start with your cheese ball, you need to let your butter, and more particularly your cream cheese, soften. Make sure that you've taken it out and you've given it time to soften. Otherwise, you're going to be really wrestling with it. So I took this out.
Heather's back. Hi, Heather.
Hi, Heather. Nice to see you. I took this out a few hours ago, so it's nice and soft that we
go
can
into
work
the
with it.
drawing again. Let me just put you
I think
in
you're
there.
interrupting me.
I'm sorry.
Rude.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'll get you later. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about rosemary. Rosemary's in what family, Lindy?
The Lamiaceae, which is the mint
family. A lot of these culinary herbs are actually part of the mint family. This is good for stimulating circulation, for brain health. It actually helps enhance memory and cognition. It's also it's very invigorating. So it's been used as an antidepressant in the past. It can really liven things up.
And a little spray that we have that is supposed to give energy. The stuff that's in your bathroom.
Oh yeah, what's that called?
I can't say the name.
Oh, it's called Tired Old Ass.
Okay.
Yeah, that's funny.
She'll say the name.
I'll say it. Yeah. Does it have rosemary in it?
Well, it's like a scented spray. So when I saw that it's called that, I was like, what scent is that?
Oh
my
Lindy,
gosh.
Lindy. Oh my word.
But that's got rosemary because it's very stimulating.
Yes.
Stuff.
It gets you going rather than, sitting around bored and lifeless. I'm going ahead and pulling the leaves off of the stem. You don't want to be dealing with the stem. It's really hard. And you can, especially if you live in an area like us where it's very, very difficult to keep rosemary going year round. And I do bring it inside, but it gets spindly and sad. Ours did survive this year, but it did not flourish when it went back outside. The one that Sean started this year is the one that just really took off. Yeah. And did great.
It's hard going, 4 or 5 months without sun.
Yeah, and it really does need the sun.
I feel the effect too.
Oh, me too. So you can use dry rosemary. Just make sure to give it a little bit more time.
Hi, Dad. I didn't want to interrupt, so I guess I'll just nudge you from now on.
I guess you're gonna have to because seriously. But you won't need to use as much dried. And you need to give it a little bit more time to soak in because this has, I can smell these essential oils and the sticky resin that's all over my fingers right now. It's very sticky and it just smells very, very good. So it probably won't be as flavorful. And you can get fresh rosemary at different local grocery stores and things like that as well if you can't keep yours going inside. If you've got grow lights, it probably would do just fine. Other people live in more temperate areas and can keep it growing in their garden all year, which, man, I really do. I wish that we could.
Yeah, think about Yuma.
Well, Yuma is hard to grow anything in the summer. I'm thinking more
true.
like Oregon.
Northern California.
Oregon and Washington and, California.
Northern.
Stuff like that.
Stuff south is like a desert.
So I'm going to chop this up fairly small because, again, you don't want to encounter large leaves when you're trying to eat your
especially with rosemary. It's
cheese ball.
it's very
It's like
pungent, very powerful.
Yeah, and kind of, I mean, it's kind of like eating a pine tree.
Just sitting there eating a pine tree.
The
like
pine
how
needles.
you did that, during the summertime, you just eat pine trees. Like, that's kind of what it's like.
I do.
What?
I just walk up to a pine and pull needles off and eat it.
No,
it's not like I'm sitting eating the entire pine
that
tree.
makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, because, like, it's western white pine that has really high vitamin C and antimicrobial, antiseptic, anti-everything.
Right. Douglas fir has good stuff, and so does blue spruce.
You can make teas out of those. You can just go out, and that's something that you can do all throughout the winter. You can go out and get fresh pine.
Yep. Make some great
make tea. Like, if you just think, okay, I need a tea that's made out of something fresh. I need it. Then go find a tree somewhere.
Go find a tree. Sounds like you're telling our city folk, visitors, where to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Go find a tree.
Yeah.
It's like, do you have a restroom? Yeah, go find a tree. When you live out in the woods, that's really, Okay.
Now, so this is nice and creamy. Oh,
yeah, and now we're going to add, this is actually gorgonzola and feta combo. But you can just use gorgonzola, you could just use feta. If you want to replace that sharp flavor, you can use Parmesan or cheddar or mozzarella. Don't do mozzarella.
Susan is here. Hi, Susan. Oh, I'm sorry.
I know, she interrupts me all the time.
Susan is here. I just get excited when I see people.
Oh, and I'm gonna call some of you people out. Okay, so I was looking through and realizing that some people, like, I don't know, Sean, follow our page, but haven't actually liked it. Okay, and I think Shamra, I don't think you like it either.
Shamra's not here right now.
Oh, well, hopefully she'll catch up. There's actually a few of you, so if you watch our videos and you just don't know it, go up and like our page.
Because I think you follow.
Right, people are following. Mm-hmm. And if you're new or you're just bumping into this, someone shared it on their page, go to Huckleberry Mountain Botanicals on Facebook. Not only like it, but go onto this video and click the three little, dots?
Yeah, 3 dots.
And what does it say? Alert me when they go live, or
yes, get live notifications.
Get live notifications so that you're getting warned. Or you could just set
Be
an alarm.
warned.
Be warned. You could just set an alarm, on your phone and meet up with us, because we like to have people here. So it's.
She said it's me, maybe, when she first came.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a good question. What do you mean by maybe?
Maybe.
Is it you or is it not you? Do you know?
Are you being sneaky over there?
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Okay, can you start doing the garlic too?
Oh.
And we're gonna put in some pepper here. And some salt.
And that's what, half teaspoon?
Quarter. And then we're gonna do 5. Okay, half? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is half teaspoon. I stand corrected and interrupted.
I didn't. That's why I
You're
just
like,
held it discreetly.
I know, discreetly going, yes.
Oh, she said having a hard time staying connected.
Oh, bummer.
That is a bummer.
Yeah, I think that our internet's been a little bit weird this evening too.
No, never mind.
Sneeze over there. Don't sneeze this way.
I won't. It always gives appropriate warning, and then it never.
If it does come though, make sure it goes somewhere else. It just goes over there, right? Are you all with me? Do you tell people to sneeze away too? We were just talking about this the other day.
Away, like usually I just like run out of the kitchen and like do it with your elbow. Don't sneeze into your hand and then touch stuff.
Yeah, or worse yet.
Ew.
So we were our last session was on the respiratory system and colds and flus. And we were all sharing horror stories of, sneezers, like sneezers and coughers who just, these are adult people. These are not small children. Yep. These are adults who understand, germs and how we, okay, if you have a healthy immune system, you're not going to get sick, but who wants snot droplets on you? Like, not me.
Snot droplets.
I don't. Yeah, snot and saliva, and you'll see people like they don't cover anything. They just, you know, it's like
I saw a grown man do that.
Oh,
it was disturbing.
It's disgusting. Please tell me that you guys do that. You guys,
we cover
not
that you
cover, or you go down. That was another one.
Down your shirt.
Shoot. I think that's so funny.
I've never done that in my life.
I guess if you're not in the mood, you could be like, honey, I've been sneezing down my shirt all night.
Disturbing on so many levels, mothers.
Man. Honey, I'm a wild card. Who knows what I'm going to say when? It's just...
Katie Woods is here.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Oh my gosh, so funny. I mean, gross. I don't know why you want to be sneezing down your shirt, but each to his own. Who am I to judge?
I'm good. It's all good.
You know, all I gotta say is I need to sharpen my knives because
that is true.
I feel like I'm having a wrestling match.
They're very dull.
They are. They just we use our knives a lot. We really do. So much.
Wait, she said. Oh wait, there's comments that I'm missing.
We're missing comments. Uh-oh. So sorry, people.
I think it's for some reason.
It's not.
Mine isn't showing.
It's not
up.
scrolling through or something.
Okay, 1 second. Let me see.
She's gonna check.
So Heather, she says, I have 4 kids. It gets ghosts around here during 6 season.
Oh, I can only imagine. Yeah, when you've got kids.
And then Katie says, oh, Lindy, cover your ears. Yeah, I know. I know.
Oh, the sad thing is, well, first of all, she's 19. I'm not so worried anymore, but
well, that is true. If I were like that sheltered, it would be concerning.
Yeah, I am a bit of a wild card. She's heard most of the racy stuff from me, not from movies and stuff.
True.
I am not. I do watch myself around other people's children, and I didn't, you know, I wasn't like crazy when the kids were really young, but as they've gotten older, it's been much more free. I answered questions honestly and exactly what they asked, but that was about that. Okay, so I finally got my quarter cup of chopped
garlic goes straight in, right?
Yes.
Which, you know, we're putting 5 cloves of garlic. You never put 2 cloves of garlic into something unless you're putting it into a tablespoon of honey to eat at one time.
She's got opinions on garlic, and apparently you're doing it wrong if you don't use more than 2.
I'm sorry, but it tastes amazing, and it's really good for you.
But didn't we meet somebody recently who didn't like garlic?
Oh, a lot of people don't like garlic. I don't think Coco likes garlic. Or maybe...
Yeah, you're right. I think it was Coco.
Yeah.
Why are we saying people's names?
We're not. That wasn't a name. That was a code name.
Yeah. No, and some people just don't like garlic, and I think that's crazy. It's so good for you, and it as well, you know, helps fight colds and flus.
You know, it's very powerful, though.
Boosts your immune system and good for your heart, and my gosh, it's good for everything.
It really is. But, you know, it's got a strong flavor, and things that have strong flavors, you either love it or hate it.
Yeah, we love it.
Yep.
All right, so she's going to finish mixing that in, and then what we're going to do is actually dump it. Who's that? Katie is saying.
Katie Woods, she says, it's nice to know you have an amazing relationship. I tried fermenting garlic in honey. It was a really expensive trial, but it was so gross. No one could get it down. Maybe I did it wrong.
Okay. Who said that?
Katie.
Katie, don't ferment it then. You might not like it fermented. So just do it fresh and use that honey within, it shouldn't ferment, but if you use it within a few days, we just have never had fermented. It's not ever fermented.
It's never fermented for us. I don't know, like, if we have some kind of special super honey or something.
I don't know.
keeps it from fermenting. But yeah, ours just never seems to do that.
So what you need to do is, like, if you're making it for the day, just crush up your garlic, add that little bit of honey, spread it on some toast and eat it. And then just leave the cloves that are peeled ready to just be crushed and then put on into the honey very, very easily. So you don't have to be putting it in a jar and fermenting it or anything like that. Sometimes people don't like that combination of spice and that real garlic flavor with the honey. We happen to like that, but if you don't and you prefer something different, you can also take the garlic and put it in water, let it soak for 4 hours or overnight, strain that water, and then put in some lemon and some honey, and then you're still getting that antibacterial power of the garlic without that really, really strong flavor, and you can just easily drink it throughout the day then. Ready? Okay. That's your little snack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, must be good. All right, so what we're going to do here is
form it into a little bit of a ball.
Yeah, and then we're going to keep it in the refrigerator. This is a fairly large one. If you wanted, sometimes I've gone ahead and like split this up. Let me just see if I can do it, if everyone can see it. Split this up into two, and you can make them smaller and make 2 different platters with crackers or toast points or different things that you could spread it on.
So Katie says, oh, that's a good idea. 24 hours, you say?
24 hours for the
garlic honey?
4 to 8. So like an overnight, you can do it. If you're feeling like you need it right now, then put the garlic in the morning, and then you can have it at like a lunch, maybe 4 hours later.
But if you're okay with eating chunks of garlic,
well then yeah, just go for it.
Then yeah, just.
But if you're trying to avoid that,
you're welcome, Katie.
That garlic, then yeah, just give it a good soak and you'll be good. Okay, so I have formed this into somewhat of a ball, and then you guys, what I want you to do at this point is wrap it, refrigerate it overnight, and by then it'll be ready to stick things on. It'll hold its shape. Right now it's so sticky. At least refrigerate it for 4 hours or so it's a little more solid, and then you can roll it in some chopped nuts. I've done
craisins,
different herbs. I've done chopped craisins and walnuts.
With fresh herbs, dried herbs.
Yeah,
all sorts of different nuts.
Lots of different things. Pepper. I've done an entire thing of pepper on it. You know, if you wanted a little bit of spice to it. Lots of different ways. Yes.
Katie says Thanksgiving at your house this year. And
hey, we're happy. You want to come? Let us know.
I've been wanting a big Thanksgiving.
She has.
So
our door is open. Well, not too open. Don't just show up. Advance notice, people.
It's open with permission.
It's open-ish, but yes, we always love having people for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. And honestly, we're going to be cooking up 2 turkeys. One of them's going to be like 15 pounds, and one's going to be like 25 pounds. So
yeah, we have 2 turkeys that turned out to be 25 pounds and 2 that turned out to be around 15. So
the boys got big.
We have a lot of turkeys.
Oh my goodness.
Eaten.
So, all right, so here's our little cheese ball. Ready. And I'm going to put this in the fridge, and then tomorrow we'll just be rolling this in.
All sorts of things. What are we going to do?
I'm going to do some chopped walnuts.
Okay.
I'm going to do chopped walnuts. I'm going to do the typical cheese ball. Yep. There you go.
It's beautiful.
We're going to put that in the fridge.
It tastes amazing.
Oh, yeah. I haven't tasted it. Mm-hmm. And what's great is as you let it sit overnight,
the flavors.
Yeah, everything melts together, but the gorgonzola and the feta will soften and sort of blend into the cheese in there.
Katie.
And no chunks. Yes.
Katie says, how long do you brine yours, and can she thaw it in the brine?
I've done that before. I usually brine mine 24 to 48 hours. Normally, though, I take it out and put it in the refrigerator and allow it to defrost over several days before I put it in the brine. If you're going to try to defrost it in the brine, I don't know that I would do that. I really don't think I would do that. I put mine in partially frozen one year, and the brine didn't pull in very well, and I didn't want to let it sit any longer because, you know, the turkey's sitting out and things. So let it defrost in the refrigerator, and then put it in the brine for about 24 hours, maybe a little longer, and then you'll be fine. I will be doing that in November, showing you what kind of brine I use and how I brine my turkey before.
Katie says, okie dokie, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. We're so glad that you guys are here and interacting and, doing this live with us.
Yeah.
We're doing it together.
Mm-hmm.
Teamwork. Okay, so I think that is it. Oh. Aren't we supposed to be high-fiving them? Air 5.
That was super awkward.
Air 5.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Anyway.
That's it. The only thing that we're working on right now, besides these lives, is getting our next herbal preparations course that's being released November 1st. Right now, it's on sale if you, up until, I think, a few days after it starts. It's, 20% off? I can't remember. 15 or 20% off right now, or maybe even 25. I honestly can't remember. Somewhere in there, but it's at a discount right now. And I think that's it. We have that coming up. The long Facebook Live is scheduled for, I don't know. We'll get it out there.
We will.
I should know these things. I just don't know all the dates. I really don't.
I know. I think it's just we've got so much circulating that I get things, the wires get crossed.
Yes, exactly. This is really good. Yeah, I'm liking that. And I'm liking that the kick of the garlic.
Yeah, it is really good.
It's nice.
At least 5 cloves, people.
Yeah, unless you don't like the garlic, and then you can decrease if you want to. But don't go below 2. That's Lindy's minimum.
I will.
Don't displease Lindy. All right, and if you don't like our page, go like it. Make sure to
turn on live notifications.
Share it to your page. Tag us so we know, so we can put you in extra drawing. And let's see what else. We are live on YouTube as well right now. So if you're on YouTube, leave comments and we will get back to you there. Also, if you don't like our YouTube page, jump off of Facebook over to YouTube on Huckleberry Mountain Botanicals and like us over there as well. We're trying really hard to grow our YouTube. I think we're also on Pinterest.
Yes. Instagram.
And I think that's it.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Pinterest. So follow us on Pinterest, subscribe on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram.
Follows and likes, people. Follows and likes.
Subscribes. And turn on notifications.
Woo! It's a lot
on
of
all
work.
of those. Turn on notifications on YouTube, on Facebook. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow where I'm making a peppermint mocha. What is it called, actually? It's called
a peppermint
peppy rum mocha latte. That's what it is, because tomorrow, Thursday, is the new Friday, right?
Yep.
All right, so we'll see you tomorrow, and until then, health and joy.
Bye.